Have you ever wondered what secrets lie behind World War II? From the weapons used to the strategies employed by the various factions, the war has been shrouded in mystery for almost a century. In today's video, we will uncover some of the amazing advancements in technology and science that were achieved during one of the most devastating and tumultuous conflicts in history. Get ready to be amazed by the secret science of World War II. Hello and welcome to The Juicy Truth. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive more amazing content. Number 4. The Purple Encryption Machine. The German Enigma machine may be the most well-known encryption device from the Second World War, but it was by no means the only one. In 1937, the Japanese made the 97 Shiki Obun Injiki, or 97 alphabetical typewriter, which got its name from the fact that it was made in the Japanese year 2597. This thing was better known by its US code name, Purple. The machine was made of 2 typewriters and an electrical rotor system with a 25-character alphabetic switchboard. Like the Enigma machine that it was based on, a plain text or unencrypted message could be typed in by hand. But its main innovation was the second electric typewriter, which could print an encrypted message on a piece of paper. So only one person was needed to operate it. And because the Japanese changed the key every day, codebreakers couldn't find patterns in the messages. Alberto Perez says the switchboard had 25 connections, which could be arranged into 6 pairs of connections, making 70 trillion possible arrangements. Number 3. Bat bombs. Shortly after the Pearl Harbor attack, a Pennsylvania dentist named Lytle S. Adams contacted the White House with a plan to get back at the Japanese. Bat bombs. The plan was to drop a bomb with more than 1,000 compartments, each with a hibernating bat attached to a timed fire starter. The main bomb would then be dropped over Japan at dawn, and the bats would be released in mid-flight. They would fly to the roofs and attics of buildings in a 20 to 40-mile radius. The timed explosives would then go off, setting fire to Japanese cities. Even though it seemed like a crazy idea, the National Research Defense Committee took the idea seriously. Thousands of Mexican free-tailed bats were caught. They were, for some reason, thought to be the best choice, and tiny napalm-filled bombs were made for them to carry. A complicated release system was created, and tests were carried out. The tests, however, showed a number of technical problems, especially when some bats escaped early and blew up a hangar and a general's car. In December 1943, the Marine Corps took over the project and ran 30 demonstrations at a total cost of $2 million. Eventually, though, the program was canceled, probably because the US had moved on to developing the atomic bomb. Number 2. Exploding rats. During World War II, Britain's Special Operations Executive, or SOE, came up with a lot of strange, often disguised devices for hiding, killing, and blowing things up. But the SOE really reached a new level with the exploding rat. The plan was simple. Around 100 dead rats were cut open, filled with plastic explosives, and sewn back together. If everything went as planned, the rats would be put near strategically chosen boilers. When someone saw a dead rat, they would throw it into the boiler, which would cause a huge explosion. But the plan was never put to the test because the Germans intercepted a container of dead rats. Even though the plan didn't work, the rats did have an unintended benefit. The Germans became worried about the possibility of exploding rats and started looking everywhere for the spec op rodents. In a report, the SOE said, "The trouble we gave the Germans was a much bigger success for us than if the rats had been used." Number 1. Hoobie. In 1943, Private Ernest Crocker, a chemist who had worked on making poisonous gases for the military, was asked to make a military-grade stink bomb. The plan was to give this stink bomb to the French resistance, which would then use it to spray German officers to embarrass them and lower troop morale as a whole. Crocker spent months trying out the most disgusting smells in the world until he came up with a formula that combined smells like rotten eggs, rancid butter, urine, foot odor, vomit, and excrement into a single spray called Hoobie. The unfortunate technicians at Maryland Research Laboratories who designed the packaging for the spray often got covered in the smell. Once the packaging problems were fixed, 600 units of me were prepared for deployment, but the war ended before the spray could be used. Crocker spent the rest of his career studying smells and tastes. He helped make sensory science and food technology fields of science. The secret science of World War II has truly captivated us all. It is amazing to think of all the progress made during the war and how much of it was kept hidden. With more research, we may eventually uncover the secret science of the war and understand the full extent of its impact. Until then, the secret science of World War II remains a fascinating mystery. Do you know of any other secret tech developed during World War II? Let us know in the comments. Also, if you liked the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.